Hey, it's the story so far. This is Aaron.
This is Steven.
And we'd like to welcome you guys out this week. It's the last week of August. How about that? School starts, school has started for a lot of counties. My kids start on Tuesday after the holiday. Looking forward to the 3-day weekend.
I'm loving that 3-day weekend. That's all I can think about.
I'm just
Come
thankful.
out on Friday.
I'm just thankful for the 3-day work week this week.
Bum.
I had a 3-day work week because I had my what? Anyway, I had the 3-day work week thanks to my thanks to having my wisdom teeth out, so I lost my wisdom. So
He didn't have much left to begin with anyway.
Apparently not. Anyway, we want to welcome you guys to the show this week. A few things have happened this week. T.O. got released from the Seahawks. How do you feel about that?
He's a bum. All he is about the show, and same with Chad Ochocinco, Johnson.
They got their they had their egos inflated, and they couldn't get past that. So
Yep.
they're both jobless at the moment.
And probably will be for the rest of the season.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I read an interview with the coach, and he said that if the opportunity arises, he may try and bring T.O. back.
The bigger story is Chris Cooley was released from the Redskins. He's an Aggie, okay? I'm just saying. The question is, where is he going?
I don't know. We'll have to find out.
He's going to the rivals. The Eagles, baby. NFC champs.
You think?
I know.
Not the champs part. You
Oh. I don't think so, because we have good tight ends. So.
We'll see what happens.
All right.
We'll get more into sports at another time.
Sounds good to me.
I think the Giants are actually playing tonight.
The Giants are?
I think so. That's your ESPN moments. One thing I do want to talk about this week, and it's already midway through the week, but last weekend, Steven went down to Maverick and Sweetheart Rebellion's CD release party. Went to the first night of that and did some recording for us. I've still got to finish editing up that video, and I'll get that posted later this week, hopefully, if not next week. But this next week, they've got the Summer Decompression concert, and it's called Summer Decompression 4, and it's actually at the Ogden Amphitheater at 343 East, 25th Street in Ogden. It's going to start, I think, at 1 o'clock. Gates open around 11:30 or noon. So, what? Anytime you want to add, just speak up. You don't got to whisper.
I was just saying, yeah, I agree with you.
Okay.
Easy there.
It's just like
oh, by the way, it's for you Ogdenites, true O-Town. It's the old bus station. Over by the old bus station.
Sure. It is an all-ages show, so kids 12 and under get in for free. Anybody 12 and over right at the moment can get your tickets for $12 a ticket, and I think you can go to Smith Tix to get those. You can also contact any member of the band, and I think they still have tickets available. You can actually contact us. Look for us on Facebook or whatever, and you can send us a message. If you have our phone numbers, definitely text us or give us a phone call.
I said, call me.
All right,
Give me a ring-a-ling-ding.
I'm just giving you your time.
Oh, sorry. Limelight.
Yeah, exactly. So, just to give you a preview of the bands that are going to be there. Maverick and the Sweetheart Rebellion, our favorite band here on the show, is going to be opening the show. And then other bands that are going to be there are Opal Hill Drive, Danger Alley, Hurricane Carter, Scotty Hayes Band, Zombiance, Vertical Overtone, and Perfect Disorder. This concert is supposed to run until about 10:30 Saturday night, so it's going to be a nice all-day show. So pick whatever bands you want to go see. We definitely suggest you guys be there at the beginning so you can see Maverick, because they put on a great live show. If you haven't got their CD yet, you definitely need to find out how to get that. They do have their own little store now on Reverb Nation, so definitely check that out. And then last week I mentioned that they'd started their podcast, and they've actually got a new site for that, which is it's Masercast, masrcast.podbean.com. So check it out there. I checked out their second episode today, and definitely flows good on the computer. If you get the speaker app on your iPod or whatever, it really didn't work all that well for me. So this is definitely a better place to pick that up. I definitely suggest subscribing to it if you're a fan of the band, and if not, you need to become a fan of the band.
Definitely.
So
Just so you know, I know something you don't know about the podcast.
go ahead.
In the future, at some point, you'll be interviewed. Tyler wants to have you on for an interview because you always interview them. So he
We already
wants to
knew that.
interview you.
It says the voice off screen.
God? Is that you?
Actually,
And you're a woman?
Actually, when that opportunity happens, I'll make sure that it's a group thing. So it's not just going to be me. I'll make sure it's the story so far.
Oh,
We'll make that happen.
awesome.
So anyway, how was your experience last weekend? Speaking of that, like I said, I've got the video that's going to be shown later in the week. But let's hear your personal experience of last weekend.
It was actually really good. Just like Aaron said, Maverick and the Sweetheart Rebellion put on an awesome show. Hands down the best that I saw that night. Bastard John was pretty good. I think it kind of sucked for them to be first because sound guy was rushed and it just sounded like crap. And then Blue 66 was awesome. If you guys haven't heard of them, I recommend you find them online, YouTube them or something. I'm sure they've got something out there, Blue 66, and listen to their music, pretty good actually for blues music. I'm not really into it, but it was more of a rock and roll blue. So, but yeah, it was a really, really good show all around. So.
I gotta say, before Maverick and Sweetheart Rebellion, I really hadn't been into the local music scene, and now thanks to them, they play with a bunch of different bands. Excuse me. There's a few bands that they keep playing with, like Bastard John. They've played with them 4 or 5 times at least, and they're actually, when I first saw them, probably the first time I liked them. The second time I really didn't like them. But the more that I'm exposed to them, the more I'm starting to enjoy their music. The point that I'm getting at is I'm really starting to get into the local music scene, which is really awesome. There's so many different acts out there just locally here in Utah that it's just cool to be kind of plugging into that scene. And we're definitely looking forward to hearing a lot more. A lot of these bands that are playing on Saturday are local bands. There is one that's I guess all the bands pulled a little bit of money together to bring in. That's kind of a national band that I've never heard of, and it's Enough Zenough is the name of the band. So it'll be interesting if we decide to stick around that long to see what their music is like. For those of you that watched this show and were at the CD premiere, I guess Tyler had mentioned that Royal Bliss was probably going to be playing. That information is incorrect. He was looking at a past flyer, and so he got the wrong information handed to him.
Totally blows.
Yeah, unfortunately they won't be there, so hopefully we'll get to see them sometime in the future. My cousins rave about them. They're big fans of them, and honestly, I heard one song of theirs the other day. I actually downloaded it because it was free on their Facebook page because I was researching to see if they were going to be there. And they're actually a pretty good sounding band.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to try and see if I can get my hands on some more of their music and play it.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a rock band. So not just your regular rock. They're not real heavy or anything. As far as I've only heard the one song, so I can't really
come check it out sometime.
Yeah. So, anyway, be there. Like I said, check out Maverick and Sweetheart Rebellion. We will always support those guys.
Heck yeah.
They're just an awesome band and awesome friends. So, what else we want to talk about this week? I was cruising around Yahoo while I was laid up with my teeth, and the other day I saw this thing about this teenager that went to school, and I didn't get to read the whole thing, or otherwise I was foggy, whatever. I don't have the full story, and tried looking it up just tonight, and can't find the full story. But the story that I read was that this kid had taken a shotgun, disassembled it, put it into a bag, took a thing of vodka for whatever reason, put it in the bag too, and went to school. And then he went to his first 2 classes and everything was fine. Then when it came time for the 3rd class, he had stored the bag in a bathroom. And when the 3rd class had started, he went into the bathroom, assembled the shotgun in school, took a sip of the vodka, didn't get drunk, just took a sip of it for whatever reason, and then went and killed this other kid. Fortunately, school officials grabbed him, tackled him, got the gun away from him before he could kill anybody else. But this happened on the first day of school, and he wrote on his Facebook, first day of school, last day of my life. And I guess apparently his parents said that he'd been bullied at school or whatever, but it didn't say in the article that I'd read if he was a year-round student or if he was a traditional student. So my question is, if he was bullied in school, well, he's had 3 months. Why would he think, oh man, I'm going to go kill this kid on the first day of school? Why not do it during the summer?
Yeah.
So that's just one thought. I don't think he should have killed anybody. Personally, I would hope that he would have sought out help, talked to his parents, and had his parents do something about it. There's many avenues out there. You shouldn't be going around blowing people away. I mean, it happened, a month and a half ago, with The Dark Knight Rises with that guy.
Yeah, and then shortly after that, there was a college shooting.
Yeah, there's actually been a lot of shootings lately. A guy walked into a mosque in New York and killed 18 people or whatever it was. Just incredible. I don't know why there's such a perpetual hate for people, and in the Batman shooting and some of these others, they're just walking in and shooting random people. It's not anybody with a purpose. They're just going for mass destruction, basically. Mm-hmm. And I don't see why you want to do that. I mean, great, it's going to get your... That's the dogs, ladies and gentlemen.
Barking at nothing.
Calm down. Anyway, I'm not sure exactly why you go for mass destruction like that. Let people live their own lives in their own misery. If you're going to take yourself out, take yourself out,
Just don't take anyone down with you. What's the point?
Exactly. I mean, the guy in the Batman shooting, he didn't get killed. He didn't kill himself. Now he's going to jail for the rest of his life at least, if not going to get the death penalty. So what did he accomplish there?
Nothing really.
Exactly. But I wanted to bring that to light. Just, for those of you, the kids, adults, whoever, if you need help, search it out. I mean, there's tons of people out there willing to help you out, tons of places to go for help. You can definitely seek some sort of kind of help, whether it's professional or non-professional, as in friends or family or whatever. So, another news article that I did find this week, and I actually found it just today, as a matter of fact, was I guess back in 2010. This guy was going through a divorce, much like I have been through, and his ex-wife got sole custody of their daughter. And for whatever reason, this guy was he's an Iraqi veteran, and for whatever reason he decided to take to YouTube and wrote a song, put it on YouTube about trying to get custody of his daughter, and in it some of the lyrics had said some things about some things that came across as threatening to a judge, and so somehow I guess the prosecutors had found it online. I wouldn't doubt if it was from the ex-wife, to be honest with you, but they found it online, and so now the guy is in jail for 18 months for singing the song.
Dang.
So,
Whatever happened to freedom of speech? I understand. I mean, I understand threatening somebody and everything like that, but I mean, why can't you just voice your opinion?
I don't know, but that just goes to show you now. I mean, you know, with us doing the show, even you have to watch what you say to about certain people and to certain people, because with it being out there and all over the place, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, fortunately, this show is just for us to goof off, bring you some news topics if we want, and have a good time.
Really good time,
That's right.
man.
You betcha. Anything else you got to say today?
Yeah, college football season starts actually tomorrow. There's a few games tomorrow, and then a few more games Friday, and it really kicks off starting Saturday. So, if you guys are college football fans,
If you're college football fans, you're going to have to miss out on your Saturday play this Saturday because you're going to be at the Summer Decompression Tour show.
well, of course, but TiVo that crap or DVR it, or just have a phone app. Check the score every once in a while.
Exactly. Have your phone out. And if you guys are coming out to that show, look for us. We're definitely going to be there. We're going to take the camera and definitely going to get some video of the show. So we're going to have a good time. I know that the two of us, along with our spouses, are going to be there. Got some other family that I'm going to be bringing, and hopefully some other friends. We'll see what happens with them. So we're definitely going to have a big showing for that show. It should be a really good time.
I think so too. And then a week from Sunday, football starts.
The regular
down.
season.
Yes. Down, down, down. Giants are going down.
I don't think so. Also coming up here shortly, speaking of television and all that, Sons of Anarchy starting up here soon. So looking forward to that. It's going to be season 5. Season 5.
Season 5, I guess.
Season 4 is actually, I think it just came out for on DVD.
Do you have all of them on DVD?
I do not. I don't have season 2, I believe. Thanks to my cousin, I have season 1. I'm borrowing, and then we have season 3 that we bought. We still need to buy season 2 and season 4 now. So, one of the best shows out there, I'd say.
Back into this world.
Special thanks to our sound effects guru.
She's our producer.
I think we're going to have to try and improve our sound effects going forward.
That's the future.
So, but yeah, I think that's probably all we're going to do for this week. Next week we'll definitely try and have more news for you. Oh, wait. Not going to cut it yet. Got some other news for you geeks out there. For those of you that are fans of the Avengers movie, there's going to be a S.H.I.E.L.D. TV series coming out. Joss Whedon is writing it and probably going to direct the pilot. Kind of looking forward to it. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, you're such a nerd. Oh. Sorry. You just said for you nerds.
Buddy,
Get out,
buddy.
don't hurt me.
At least I have something to look forward to in my life.
I do too.
Oh, no.
I have something to look forward to when I go home tonight. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Oh, PG, sorry, my bad.
Yeah. Apologize to your mother.
Video edit. Oh,
Apologize to your mother. You know she's going to watch this. Apologize to your mom.
No, I'm married. I'm allowed to do that and say that.
I think we're gonna
Plug your ears about 2 minutes ago, Mom.
I think we're gonna call that a show for this week.
And that's a wrap.
So we'll catch you next week. It's been the story so far.